from the mall where the shooting took place was on air when it happened.
We're just seeing people
we're
running through the mall
there's something
right now.
going on over here.
We're not sure what's going on.
We're not
There are
sure
people
what's- Jay,
running
we
through
need
the
to-
mall.
Jay, we probably need to go.
We can see this.
Jay, we probably need to get off the air. Let's go.
What's wrong?
You want to get them off the air?
Okay,
Yes.
we're going to have to, there's something, people running through the mall. We're not sure why.
Let's
We need
get
to see
going.
what this is.
Come on, everybody.
Are we going to go back to programming? Okay, we're going to leave the setup. We're going to slip away just for a minute. We don't know what's going on. People running through the mall, so we need to see what this is.
The TV station KOSA stopped their coverage of the shooting to take cover. Other headlines this morning: classes began today for students in Hong Kong, but not all of them went to class. Secondary students staged more pro-democracy protests Monday afternoon, wearing their white uniforms with gas masks, goggles, and hard hats. Students demanded charges against protesters who have been arrested to be dropped. Some protesters disrupted morning commutes by blocking train doors. 4 protesters were arrested. 5 alleged plotters of the September 11th attacks will finally go on trial nearly 20 years after the attack. Khalid Sheikh Mohammed and 4 others will jointly go on trial at Guantanamo Bay in 2021. Mohammed, a former al-Qaeda leader, faces several charges, including war crimes, hijacking an aircraft, and terrorism. All 5 will face a military trial. A disturbing new report says Ohio's medical board knew for years about a doctor's sexual misconduct but did nothing. Investigators say Dr. Richard Strauss sexually abused more than 170 male students while he worked at The Ohio State University between 1978 and 1998. Strauss committed suicide in 2005. Ohio's governor ordered a review of his case and says the medical board failed to protect those students.
There was no action to remove Strauss's medical license, and sadly, no one notified law enforcement officials. Not everyone at the medical board knew about this case. Those who did, however, failed to take action despite the fact that their own investigator concluded that Dr. Strauss had been, and I quote, performing inappropriate genital exams on male students for years.
The governor ordered the state's medical board to review similar sexual assault cases against physicians that were closed without any action during the past 25 years. And taking a look at the day's other top stories, police have identified the man who was killed in hit and run on the west side. Richard Williams was riding a bike when he was hit early Sunday morning in the 4500 block of West Lake Street in Garfield Park. Police are looking for the driver of a black 2007 Chevy Trailblazer. There may be damage to the bumper and to the hood on the front passenger side. Williams died at the hospital. He was 56 years old. A woman who was shot several times in unincorporated Lockport is expected to survive and is talking with detectives. She was discovered in the backyard of a home in the 200 block of Riverview Avenue early Friday morning. She's believed to be in her 50s. Authorities questioned and released 3 people. So far, no suspects are in custody. Family, friends, and fellow officers said goodbye to an Illinois State Trooper killed in the line of duty. The funeral for 33-year-old Trooper Nick Hopkins was held at his high school in downstate Waterloo on Sunday. Governor Pritzker was among those in attendance. Trooper Hopkins was shot August 23rd while he and other members of a SWAT team were trying to serve a warrant in East St. Louis. He is survived by his wife and 3 young children. A teenager was carjacked in Oak Park, less than a block away from another carjacking a week earlier. Friday night's incident happened in the 1100 block of Randolph. A man and woman walked up to a 17-year-old girl and asked to borrow her cell phone. The man then took her keys and pepper sprayed her. The pair then drove off in a car. The teen was hospitalized but is okay. 1 week earlier and nearby, an 18-year-old and another suspect as young as 10 years old carjacked someone. No word on whether the incidents are related. So far, no arrests in either case. A huge drug bust turned out to be a recipe for a dessert. Traveler was stopped at an airport in England when security caught him with 25 bags of white powder in a suitcase. Looked like a poor attempt at drug smuggling, except no drugs. Powder turned out to be cake ingredients for a vegan bakery. Let me clarify what that was for there,
Yeah.
but doesn't look that great.
No.
I see why they were a little suspicious.
Yeah. Makes sense.
All right, Paul, how are we looking?
Yeah, looking good. Dan, you're looking phenomenal.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You too.
I don't know if anyone's told you that
I
yet this
appreciate
morning,
it.
but I wanted to be the first. All right, here's what's going on today. We have a little bit of fog out there this morning with